Toastmaster, fellow club members. Today I'm going to share how I feel proud, picking up opportunities and adventures and going forward in my life. So our life is like a full of candy box, like this. All you have to do is pick one of them, peel it, and taste it. And I'm sure your experience would be for the texture and the smoothness, sweetness, and all these things, and that would be different for everyone. So every time you pick one candy from this one, it's going to be always different in terms of smoothness and texture and feeling, flavor, etc. So I'm going to pick one for myself and pass on one for each of club members here. And so recently what I did, I opened one of the candy from this one, and I found this is very special for me. And this candy, I am here today not because I opened this candy, and I am a proud member of Toastmaster Club in Uganda. So let me talk about my journey. I mean, one day, I was coming out of my project meeting. It was a long hours meeting, about 2 hours meeting, and me and my friend, that time we were sitting in 118. Me and my friend, we were walking for the lunch, and he mentioned Rajesh, why did you when things came to ask you about status and all these things, why did you just give a one-line answer? It's done. Yeah, that's true. Then I asked him what I could have done something different in this case. He said, no, I was not a little bit satisfied because probably you didn't do a favor for yourself, the amount of work you did, and you could have gone something more elaborating how you have done, what you have done, etc. And you could have explained to the audience. I said, yeah, that's right. So he said, then I said, I think that's my limitation. Sometimes I jump into conclusion, try to rush the answer, and that's what I'm trying to work on right now. He said, but what you're doing in this case, why don't you join Toastmaster? I said, what's Toastmaster? In fact, I was so curious about Toastmaster, the name itself. I thought maybe this is a club of rich people, bring the toast, drink, etc. Going for a certain place. So I was a little bit afraid, didn't ask him this thing. But immediately when I went back home, I went to the internet and just queried what's Toastmaster. I found this is a very great forum. It's a forum for people who are coming from the diverse background, and it's very inclusive forum which gives a kind of nice platform where you come and grow professionally and personally. So I came in a couple of I found in a couple of clubs here. Graton was one of them. I was lucky came in a couple of meetings as a guest. I was very impressed. Unfortunately, I could not able to pursue that time because of some other things which came down the line. So let me take back in the context why it's really important for me. I mean, maybe in general for everyone. And in that sense, I'm just going to take back my profile. I'm coming from India, and I was born in India. I did most of the schooling there. I graduated in 1998 with physics, chemistry, and math at that time. And I was not sure what I'm going to do that time. I had a couple of choices. Number one, going to government sector. Second was getting into the private sector. Private sector, specifically in India at that time, it was very unknown. I mean, not everybody had a kind of confidence in the private sector at that time. And same, I was influenced because of my family background and other stuff on my end. So I was not sure what I'm going to do, but one day my brother, he walked in, we were sitting together, and he said, hey, I got a very good farm, it's engineering college farm, and it's a computer science program. It's a 2 years program, why don't you give a shot? I said, yeah, computer science, in fact, that time I was in conceiving stage and very new for people, and there were not a lot of opportunities that time. So I said, yeah, that's good. Let me jump onto this one. This would be nice. So I get the entrance exam. I came into master program, finished my master's. And as I said, I mean, this was a hard subject, I think. I had no trouble getting a job in the private sector. So I felt like this is something like I did right. Probably I opened the right candy, right time, and I jumped into this one. So that's the one aspect. I worked for next couple of years as a software professional. I worked in many companies, and again, I mean, the trend was going on. Like people were moving mostly overseas, in trying on like a different career and all these things. Retention rate in the software industry was very low that time. People with 1 year's experience, 2 years experience, they were coming and going in the projects. So I felt like I am the only one, because that time I was married. I think it's back 1998. I was married and I was trying to settle down in New Delhi. So I felt like this is a kind of sign of time. Maybe I had to think about what's the other side of aisle, what I can do something different. So I tried. I just tried sending my applications here in the United States. I got some offers from one company, consulting company in the Boston. They placed me here in the Pfizer. It was a 3-month project. Again, that time was one opportunity which I could have not gone. Just thinking about 3-month project, why should I go into that one? But somebody told me, no, this is a good company. And in fact, I knew this company with some products like Viagra, Tetramycin, Zyrtec, all these kind of medicine. I knew this. So I felt like, no, this would be in R&D culture, and I can get some better exposure here. I came here, I tried, and did work. So I joined. I worked, different projects. I've been working with the Research and Informatics Solution Delivery Business Technology Group, and I've been responsible for re-engineering and, as Pat said, re-engineering and developing some applications which help scientists doing their day-to-day job. I'm living with my wife, beautiful wife, Seema, and I have 2 kids. As told, Akash is 10 years. He loves going playing baseball, and he's a great fan of Boston Red Sox. Every night he's awake till 10 o'clock watching TV and Ayush, as I said, he is a great lover of animals. So thing is, bottom line in this is, you have opportunities, floating around. All you have to do is jump onto the opportunity and pick one of the candy from this candy box. Try it. I think you would be one of the feeling more genuine for your action. That's something which you would appreciate throughout your life. Thank you.